Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Sexawa, your Student Government Association President. As you know, the Student Town Hall that was scheduled for December 2nd with President Dumay was canceled due to snow. You submitted some really good questions, and Dr. Dumay didn't want you to have to wait until next semester to get answers. So right now, the President is going to address several of the most asked topics. The additional questions that were submitted are being summarized and will be sent out in an email. Another Student Town Hall will be planned for next semester. I hope you all have a happy and healthy holiday break, and I'll see you in 2020. How is the school working to increase enrollment? Are there any plans to expand, and is there something current students can do to help?
I think it's telling others about the great experience that you have here at the Elm, both in and out of the classroom. The opportunity that you have to participate in clubs, to play sports, to get great internships, to have support so that you can take part in experiential learning and all of those types of things. And of course, wear your Elm swag wherever you go.
What is the college doing to current financial health, to plan for future projects, and to ensure long-term success?
Elms College has, for a long time, functioned in a very efficient and cost-effective manner. That has allowed us to, have positive balances at the end of the year. We've had that for more than a decade. So in that regard, we are what I call a very healthy institution, although we're not wealthy. And because we've been managed very efficiently, we continue to ensure that the institution is strong, financially healthy, and here for your education, as well as the education of generations that will come after.
Can you share the vision and plan for Gaylord Mansion and how it will impact students on campus?
We've been very successful at raising money. We've raised more than $1.2 million from friends and donors of the college to refurbish the Gaylord Mansion. And so it's now, if you drive by it, you will see that it's almost finished, and it's beautiful. The first floor will be open to the entire campus. We have some spaces in there where we will have community gatherings and some arts and culture type of things. It's going to be a splendid building for all to enjoy on campus.
Is there an increased focus on graduate students and graduate programs?
Yeah, I wouldn't say an increased focus, but we're trying to be, I would say, smarter about the fact that we have had graduate students, smarter about the way that we recruit for that group, and that's why we organized a graduate admission office that is really focused on, to your first question, about increasing enrollment for the graduate programs, but also thinking about how do we respond to the needs, the specific needs of graduate students. Do graduate students have a need for housing? Do they have need for different types of services? And do they have needs? Certainly they have, a lot of graduate students work, so they have need for more flexibility.
Could you share why tuition has continued to increase on college campuses and help us understand where the tuition is spent?
So if there is an increase in expenses, we need to have some increase in revenue corresponding to that, so that in the end, we don't spend more than we take in. And so that's the reason for some tuition increase. Myself and the trustees, we're very, very conscious about the rate at which tuition increases, because we also know that families' salaries and wages and income have not increased a great deal in the past few years. And so this is something that, as we're increasing tuition, we're trying our best to make sure that it is a minimal increase from year to year, so that we don't have people who are negatively impacted that can't complete their Elms College education because of tuition increase. We try to maintain tuition increases as low as possible, but also we'll look for sources of funding so that we can support students that are in line.
Are there any plans for expanding the residential experience on campus, including resident hall updates?
We know that both upperclassmen, seniors, and graduate students look for more apartment-style housing. And so we think both in terms of living, learning type of environment, such as what we will be doing in Gaylord Mansion. We keep our eyes open for properties around here that offer the same opportunity for living, learning environments, living, learning communities. But we also have some plans. We have some sketches for townhomes or residence-style, apartment-style housing that we could build on the campus in 5 years hence. That could accommodate that need from students.
Well, thank you so much for having this interview with me. I know the students were looking a lot forward to this. Do you have any other closing remarks you'd like to share with us?
I want to wish all students, whether they are at one of our off-site programs, whether they are online or whether they are full-time or part-time here on the Chicopee campus, a wonderful Christmas. I want to wish everyone some great relaxation and rejuvenation time with families.